Hello Internet, Zenjamini here, and welcome back to yet another speed paint. Or is it? It's not a speed paint this time. This is real-time drawing. Well, I'm talking over a recording of the drawing still. It's not like actually real-time, but hey. So it was supposed to be a speed paint. I was gonna do 4 line arts in this video, but for some reason I can't figure out why my program doesn't want to speed up videos again, so here we are. I'll figure it out eventually. So I am drawing what is essentially screen redraws of All Might for this video. I am working on a OCX Canon like Animatic PMV, one of the two. Not sure yet. I don't even know how I'm going to be coloring these yet, which is why I only worked on line art for this. So, these are basically all, like, the two that I work on here for All Might. They're basically both screen redraws from the episode where he's fighting All for One in, like, Season 2 or Season 3. I'm not sure which season it is exactly, but it's one of them. And I haven't drawn All Might a whole lot yet, in general, but I suddenly had, like, this is one of those characters I've never thought twice of, and then all of a sudden I'm like, no, this is my personality for the next God knows how long. I had originally watched My Hero Academia, not quite when it came out. I think there was like a season or 2 out by the time I started watching it. It was sometime during the sports festival thing where they're all like fighting, and he was like fighting Todoroki and stuff. Deku was fighting not All Might, hopefully. Where Deku was fighting Todoroki and stuff. That's where I started watching My Hero Academia, and like I had no interest like in any specific characters back then. I think I would have been like 17 or 18 years old when I first started watching it. And at that time I would have been like obsessed with Fire Emblem and Alphonse. So there was like not a chance in the world for me to become obsessed with any of the characters in this show. But recently, I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley, and there was a mod that adds All Might to the game as, like, a character. And I was like, haha, that's silly. I'll do that just for fun, because I already have, like, 200 mods on my Stardew Valley. Also, I was pausing here because I was looking for a screenshot so I could get some references. And, yeah, they got me. I don't know how else to put it. They got me. It's a very cute mod. It's like All Might written as if he exists in Stardew Valley, and I actually really liked it. I didn't expect to like it. I just downloaded it because I was like, oh yeah, silly. I've already got like 3 different expansion mods, so it's like, why not add some silly characters? Because I added both Alphonse, because I saw an Alphonse mod, which was really cute. I haven't finished playing that one, or this one, for that matter. And I saw just in the recommended, like, not recommended, but like when I was looking at other NPC mods, I was like, is that All Might? And sure enough, it was. So I was like, yeah, let's download that. Let's go find out. And then, yeah, I'm obsessed with All Might now. So strange how that happens. He's not a character I feel like when I first started drawing him, I was like, I don't know what to do here. I'm figuring it out. This is like sketch 2 or 3 total I've ever done of this character. I've drawn Deku quite a few times. I've drawn Shinso a couple of times, and nobody else from the show. I was never too big into the fandom. The fandom's kind of scary for this one, I'm not gonna lie. I think there's less pressure now that the show doesn't, like, I mean, it exists, but, like, it's not ongoing anymore, so I'm like, yeah, I can mess around here and do some silly art. But, yeah, I was like, why not? You know, I might actually just make this a 30-minute video, if I have enough to talk about. We will see, because I also drew some of my OC at the very end, who is obviously, like, as I said earlier, this is OCX Canon MV, so he's gonna be in it. But yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm obsessed with this dude all of a sudden, but now that means I have to draw both old, decrepit man and muscle man, and I don't know how to do either of those things. I mostly draw a very specific subsection of men in their 20s, and, like, nothing else. This is probably the oldest character I've ever had an obsession with. That's another thing. When I first was watching My Hero Academia, I was, like, 17, 18, and the oldest characters I'd usually, like, like would be like 20 to 25. Now that I'm 26, I like old men. Just kidding. I like this specific one. Usually, like, I don't have the appeal. Like, I don't get the appeal of, like, older characters. But, I don't know. Something about this one. He just got me. I'm currently starting to do a very small collection of All Might things. I'm starting with mostly fan merch. I want to start an Ida bag really badly. I need to still get the Ida bag that I have my eyes on, but I have exactly one charm for it. Because I bought a fig pin too, but it looks really cool in the box, and I don't really want to take it out now that I have it. So I have one official piece of merch and one fan piece of merch, and I'm excited to get more. I'm actually going to be ordering more tomorrow from an artist I found who has like 7 different things, and I'm going to be getting all of them when I get paid. I'm like, I want these. So if you want to fuel my addiction, feel free to commission me. My commission info is in the description. But yeah, so I'm just basically drawing screenshot redraws of All Might right now because I'm still getting a feel for how he looks in my style or how to even draw him at all. Again, I don't usually draw characters that look like him. Muscle form All Might takes everything out of me so far. I'm having a little bit of an easier time drawing true form All Might, like, you know, his actual body. I also haven't finished watching My Hero Academia. I did finish reading the manga at one point, but I really just skimmed it, and I think I missed, like, the actual last chapter and epilogue. Spoilers, I think I just read up to the Shigaraki fight at the very end. I don't remember. It's been so long. I should know. It's because I've seen clips and everything that my memory is a little foggy on it. You know, it's fine. But yeah, I think I am going to be doing more whip type videos like this where I just draw for 15-30 minutes and either record my audio during or after. I think during would be a whole lot of me pausing, either not drawing or not talking. So probably a voiceover like I'm doing now pretty much every time. But we'll see. It just depends on how it goes. Yeah, I kind of ran out of time to like do the speed up part, so I guess we're just watching real time Zen draw because Da Vinci hates me. I don't know. I don't know if it's a RAM issue. I don't know if it's a me issue. I don't know if it's a FPS. I don't know what any of these words mean. I'm just a guy who likes to draw. I don't know how to edit video. But yeah, this is in my secondary art style as well. My normal art style is the one that Shortcake is in here in the bottom right, where it's like really smooth pixelated lines and coloring. This is more of a rendered type art style. It's not painted, that's for sure, but I use a textured line brush, and then I do like an almost painted texture on the actual coloring, which you're not going to see in this video. But I've been enjoying it lately. I've just kind of wanted to experiment a little bit. I am actually doing a fan comic for All Might in my OC. It is OCX canon, so it is romantic, and well, as romantic as I know how to write. But I'm just having fun. I thought it'd be fun to do like a little comic. I am resolutely saying that I am not allowed to make it more than 20 chapters because I already have a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon fan comic that's going to go on for like, I don't know, 100 chapters, and I can't do more than one that's a long one. So 20 chapters maximum. I refuse to budge on this. So I'm still writing out the script because, again, I need to actually like finish My Hero Academia before I like say, oh yeah, this is how I'm going to end it. And I don't really want to share any details yet because nothing is set in stone other than my OC gets with All Might, maybe, unless I'm mean and decide, no, that's actually not going to happen. Because, like, realistically, looking at the plot of My Hero Academia, this man doesn't have time for a relationship. He doesn't. But I'm like, you know what? I'll sneak it in there. It's my fanfic, and I get to decide how things happen. But I'll talk about my OC when he's, like, actually on screen. The lines on All Might's costume are fucking impossible to draw, by the way. I don't look forward to coloring this and seeing how silly it looks, because I know it's gonna look a little funny. Again, these are my first All Might drawings that I've done so far. I had like a headshot I did of him, but I really don't like it, so I deleted it. I very rarely delete artwork anymore. Even if I don't like it, I'm like, fuck it, hit upload, I don't care. But I just really did not like it, so I was like, we're gonna delete that one. So I finished it too, All Might's here, and then I was like, am I brave enough to draw Muscle Form All Might tonight? And you can see me going through my layers, and I was like, where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. And then I looked at it for about 2 seconds, and I went, no, I'm gonna go draw Ren now. I'm gonna draw my OC, who I know how to draw because I made him. Technically, I made him in a pit crew originally because I wanted him to have a more angular face, and I knew if I designed him just straight up, he would have a round face. And I am very aware of the problem of every time I draw him, his face gets a little bit rounder. I'm trying to break out of that. We'll see if I succeed. Probably not. It's already pretty round in this photo. He's supposed to have a little bit more of a defined face. I mean, compared to a character like Deku, he definitely does, but like still. But this is my OC, who I will be OCX canoning with All Might because it's fun and I want to. And his name is Ren Kubo. I don't remember why I picked that name. I think I just like the way it sounded. I don't think I did anything funny with the name meaning. I might have. I can't remember. And he is a 39-year-old man, so he's a little bit younger than All Might by about 10 years. Who cares? Fictional characters? I don't know, some people might find that weird. I just didn't want to make him too much older than, like, I don't know, he's 20 years older than me, just about. It felt right. I was like, yeah, we're gonna do this, and it makes sense for some story beats that I don't want to spoil quite yet. This is a character that would not meet him until he was 39, so that's like the starting age of the story for him. I have a good bit of his background already figured out. There's some stuff on his toy house that I think I'm going to go hide, because at first I was going to make it like a funny haha plot moment, and now I'm like, I'm going to make it a funny haha plot moment, but something you're not going to find out about till the very end of the comic, because I think it'd be funnier that way. But essentially his quirk, because, you know, My Hero Academia OC, and he does have a quirk. His quirk is called Aura. And what it does is when he is experiencing emotions, it like shows on his body like an aura. So like if he has a crush on somebody, which there'd be like a light pink fuzziness surrounding him, or if he's like really mad, it'd be red and explosive. And he's got a hard time controlling the quirk that he does have, and he has no interest in being and is not a hero. He is just a businessman. He was like, I don't want any part of that nonsense, even though his parents were like pushing it towards him towards it, and he's got like a sister that they also push towards it, but that's part of the plot for later. I do believe his sister is older than him, but that's a spoiler. Stuff including her. So I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna keep it to myself for now. Again, I might just spoil this myself because I'm so bad at keeping secrets. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon ETU is taking everything out of me just to not be like, yeah, and so in chapter 47, this happens. But yeah, I'm just doing it as like I'm doing the comic as a practice for drawing humans, for drawing hands, for drawing expressions on human characters, and for rendering, so it's gonna take me a very, very, very long time to draw anything for it. This is not for the comic, by the way. Again, this is for an animatic I'm making, or PMV, probably not an animation, like, in the slightest. There are, like, little things I want to animate here and there for this. Whether or not those happen is a different question. Right now, I'm only lining panels that I know are going to be stills, or at least they might move, but the actual characters aren't moving, just the artwork is. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just having fun with this. Like, I love fandom OCs. I think it's a really fun way to, like, stretch your creative, like, imagination without having to, like, do everything. Like, the fun part about a fandom OC is it's, like, kind of like a play box. It's like, okay, so the lore is already built for you. Some of the characters are already built for you. You get to change what you want, but there's, like, no pressure to it. It's not like I have to make my whole universe here. Like, I don't have to decide everything for myself. That's what I find fun about fandom OCs, and why Like, there was a point when I was younger where I was like, no, it's cringe, and I'm like, no, it's really not. It's just having fun. It's the same as any other kind of art. I'm like, I'm doing it because I want to and because it's fun. But yeah, so maybe more on Rin at another point. I definitely will be drawing him again and again and again because I am full on obsessed with All Might, and I am full on obsessed with this OC right now. He was the one Shortcake was gripping in a previous video. I don't know. I just like my old man Yowie. I don't know what to say. It's fun. But yeah, I'm gonna actually go to another frame back that actually looks nice to end this video on. Let's go back to All Might. I don't know. I find him most appealing in the fight with All for One, where he's like, I don't know, bruised and bloody. Is that is that what we're going with? I don't know. I find it fun when the hurt your heroes thing. I am trying not to like go to 7,000 clips here, but it's not agreeing with me. Ha ha ha! I've paused on the right frame. Anyway, so yeah, I'm working on my art style. I'm working on how I want to draw All Might for this little animatic and my little comic that I'm working on. And I'll probably do some more videos like this where, again, it's not like a full drawing speed paint, but I just sit here and I talk and I yap. I think it'll be fun. And if you guys like these, or if you like the more finished drawings, that's awesome. I can't do that every single day, I don't think. But if you like the whips and stuff, let me know. If you like the finished drawings more, let me know. I'll see what I can do, is all I'm saying. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.